Hey everyone, welcome to Micro Adventures. Ellie and Josiah here. We're bringing you another class out in the Columbia River Gorge. And we are gonna get started on one black spring. Make sure you have just a little bit of space in front of your microformer because we're gonna use it. And we're gonna start off in a super crunch. So seated on your back platform or behind the machine if you don't have a back platform, you'll pull the carriage to you. Feet can tuck under the carriage strap or heels can hook into the back of the carriage rail. Hands behind your head or across the chest. We'll just start to grip our glutes, really anchor down through your core, and then start to send your legs out away from you as you lean back through the upper body. Use your abs only, draw the knees in towards your chest and round it forward. So, extra slow here. I want it to feel like you're barely moving and you are only moving from your core. Right now, if you start to feel grippy in the hip flexors, hands behind the thighs is a great option, or take out the movement with the legs. Another tool that will help is squeezing your glutes. I know that's kind of odd because you're sitting on your glutes, but if you squeeze the glutes, that's gonna help loosen up the hip flexors.
Like this, like squeeze them?
Yeah, like grab your booty side. That's how it's gonna work for you. Let's go 25 seconds. I want you to roll your shoulders down away from your ears. Think about your collarbones staying broad, your chest staying open to the sky above you. Let's go 15 seconds. We're gonna start to move into some oblique work. So really working all the way around your core. In 4, we'll bring it through center and hold. In 3, 2, bring the knees in towards your chest. Reach your arms straight out in front of you from heart center. Again, anchor through the core, grip your glutes, maybe lean back a little further. Now from here, we're gonna row our right arm straight back. So drive the elbow back beside you. Inhale, lift your chest through center. Exhale as you twist to the left. Now if you like, you can take your gaze with the twist. So eyes following the shoulder, twisting and rotating through the waistline. If you want a little more dynamic movement, as you twist, send your legs away from you and then pull the knees back and lift through the chest. Can you go a little bit slower here? Take your time. Okay, the slower you go, the more you're gonna ensure that you're moving from your core, right? Those muscles that wrap around the trunk of your body, and less from your hip flexors, less from the neck, shoulders relaxed. Let's go 10 seconds. We'll bring it back through center and hold in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it back through center and hold. Now we're gonna go open arm twist. So I want you to lift up through center just a little bit, and then you're gonna take it back a few inches. You're gonna open up the right arm straight out to the right, come back through center, lift your heart space through center, and then open the left arm out through the left. So think big open arm twist if it's a little too intense, right? The less you reach out through the arms, the less you're gonna work your core. So you can always bend the arms, you can go back to the row, but the goal here is to start turning on through the waistline. Go a little bit slower, breathe with the movement. So find a place where it feels natural to inhale and a place where it feels natural to exhale and squeeze through the waistline just a little bit more. We're gonna go 15 seconds here. We are going giant dancing bear. If you need an option to make it less intense, take off your spring or head up to the front of the machine. Giant dancing bear, step off the machine for me, Sai, in 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going giant dancing bear. So hands to the carriage, toes on the floor behind your machine or on the back platform. Really strong plank position. From here, we're gonna swivel our knees towards one side, bending through the knees, drawing the carriage in nice and slow. We'll lengthen back out to a center plank, and then swivel your hips open to the other side. Knees are bending in towards your shoulder or your elbow. Lengthening back out, center plank. So keep this going nice and slow, side to side. You're about halfway through this one. Okay, options to decrease intensity. You can ditch the spring and stay in this position. You can also bring your hands to the front platform, toes to the carriage. That way, rather than pulling against the spring tension, that spring will be helping you. We're gonna go just 15 seconds. Forearms are gonna come to the carriage, knees to the back platform. We're going giant twisted inchworm, right oblique. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So knees down on your back platform, forearms to the carriage. You're gonna open your hips to the left, and for that twisted inchworm, the carriage is gonna slide out away from you. And then as you start to draw the carriage back in, it's a crunch with your right oblique, nodding chin to chest, lifting through the waistline. Good, let's keep going here. So we've switched our focus from working both obliques side to side to concentrating here on the right side. I want you to actively push your forearms down into your carriage. Actively keep lifting your right oblique away from the floor, away from the floor. What tends to happen in this movement is our chest tends to sink down towards the carriage. So take your outer arms, wrap them in towards you, push your forearms down, lifting your body away from the floor. 10 seconds, team. We're gonna head to the front of the machine. We're going teaser, right side. I want you to try this first one with your hands on your front platform, feet on the carriage. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's head to the front of the machine. Hands to your front platform, right foot over left, feet on the carriage. So you're in a twisted plank, right? This is our platform teaser. We're gonna pike through the right oblique. Good, and then you want right foot in front of left for me, Josiah, so that right foot, yep, there you go. Big exhale, pike. You're welcome to keep this on the platform the entire time for teaser. This is a little bit too much. Walk your hands up to your high handlebars. And you've got 20 seconds left in this move. Focus on moving from your oblique, right? Keep this out of the shoulders. Imagine your legs are dead weight and you're pulling your legs in with the oblique. 10 seconds. We're gonna meet in a running man. So hands to your high handlebars. Left toes will stay tucked on the carriage. Right leg is gonna extend straight out behind you. In 4, 3, 2, 1. So bring the carriage in. And from here, right leg extends straight out behind you. Lock your chest in place over the platform. If you can, lift your left heel up. Carriage is in all the way. Now from here, we're gonna pull the right knee in towards the chest as you slide the carriage out. Think about this like a single leg catfish. And really focus on lengthening out through the right leg as you send it back. So we're moving from our core here. And we're gonna start to focus in on that right leg just a little bit. On this next one, we're gonna send the right leg out and hold in 3, 2, 1. So right leg out and hold, strong core. Really reach your toes out beyond the length of your leg. Squeeze your glute and hamstring, little pulse up. Pulse, pulse, pulse. You got 10 seconds here, team. We're gonna step our right foot forward to the front platform. We're going elevator lunge with a little bit of arm work in 3, 2, 1. Right foot steps forward to your front platform. Left toes are gonna stay on your carriage for me. Check in with the hip points, square them forward. Now from here, as we lower into the lunge, we're gonna sweep the arms out in front of the chest. Pause at the bottom of your lunge. From here, you're gonna sweep the arms back behind you. Reach them forward again. Look down at your right knee, make sure it's right over the heel. Drive through right heel, slowly lift it up 2. Slowly up 3. On 4, there's still a micro bend in your knee. Take it down. So as you lower into lunge, arms are reaching straight out from heart center. Pause. Sweep the arms back to more of a long jump. Sweep them out in front of the heart. Look at the knee. Drive through the heel. Lift it up. We're gonna go 10 more seconds in this variation. And then we are going to do the exact same move, but we're gonna hop our right foot forward to the floor. Okay, in 3, hop the right foot to the floor. In 2, 1. So left toe stay on the carriage, right foot's gonna come to the floor. And same exact move. So arms reach out in front of the chest as you lower down. Pause at the bottom. Sweep the arms back. Sweep the arms forward, then lift up. So bring it down into your lunge. We hold at the bottom. Arms sweep back. Arms sweep forward. Then we slowly lift. So notice how this feels different than the elevator lunge. This is our front lunge. Right now you can really do either of these exercises interchangeably based on what feels the best in your body. So where's your form the strongest? And then also, where do you feel the most challenged? In 4, take it down and hold. In 3, 2, bring it down into the lunge, hold. Now I want you to decide if you want to stay in the front lunge or if you want to hop back up to the elevator lunge. Make your choice now. You can switch the right foot. It's either on top of the platform or the floor. We're still at the bottom of the lunge. From here, we're gonna go carriage kick. So freeze your right leg, back knee is coming in underneath your hip. Back leg is extending back out nice and long. Look down at your right knee, notice if it's knocking in or out, forward or back. Let's align it right over the heel. Wiggle your right toes, make sure they're light. And think about your right glute reaching down and back to the floor behind you. Really nice work, team. You've got just 20 seconds to go here. We're going one red spring. We've got a single leg bridge lift next. So head, neck, and shoulders are gonna rest on your carriage. Right foot will be on the floor in front of your front platform, and you're gonna kickstand your left leg. In 5, let's go one red spring. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're gonna go one red spring. So plant both feet on the floor. You're gonna lay down so your head, neck, and shoulders rest comfortably on your carriage.
Can you help me out with that?
Yeah.
Back a little bit more.
There you go. And from here, we're gonna lift up into a bridge. So both hips are gonna lift. Now, keep driving down through your right heel, but kickstand your left foot. So you're peeling your left heel off the floor. Kickstand, so the left toes are downside. Just lift your left heel. There you go. From here, we're gonna go bridge lift. So you're gonna lower your hips down towards your platform, drive through right heel, squeeze right glute, lift it up. Now, if the resistance on the machine is throwing you off, walk your feet forward or back to adjust how much that spring tension is pushing on you. And if you're looking for extra intensity, your option is to lift your left foot entirely off the floor. So you can cross your left ankle over your right knee, or you can extend your left toes straight up in the air. Mindful of your core here, right? Abs are working to help lift and lower you. Focus on that drive through the right heel. Little bit of an energetic squeeze of your inner thighs here. That's gonna help stabilize your hips. In 4, lift it up and hold. In 3, 2, top of your bridge, hold. Get really light in the left foot, squeeze the right glute, drive through the right heel, little pulses up. 15 seconds, bungee is going around the arch of your right foot, or your invisible bungee, or a hand weight behind the knee, whatever you've got. You got 8, 7, 6, 5. We go bungee kicks in 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully lower down, come up, flip it on over. Bungee will go around the arch of your right foot, or that hand weight, or an ankle weight, whatever you have. Square your hips and shoulders to the floor, brace your core. Right heel comes in to stack over the knee, and you're gonna drive your right heel up towards the ceiling and then resist it down. So it's about maybe 2 inches in range. If you're feeling any movement in your lower back, I want you to bring this down to your forearms. That's gonna help stabilize your core a bit more. Equal length in both sides of your waistline. 0 movement in your back. Okay, the only movement is that leg slightly up, slightly down. Squeeze that space where your hamstring meets your glute. That's where you're working. In 4, hold it up. In 3, 2, lift it up, hold. Now send your leg out 3/4 of the way to straight. So not all the way straight, just 3/4 of the way. Now keep that length, recommit to your core, and now lift the leg up from here. Okay, so you're gonna get a little bit more hamstring because you just extended out that lever. Your core is gonna work a little bit harder. You've got just about 25 seconds left. We are gonna stand up for ninja squats. Stay here, keep lifting your leg. Listen, your right foot will come onto the front platform. Left foot on the carriage will be facing out away from your machine. It is a ninja squat. You got 10 seconds. Squeeze, 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 lift, lift, lift. Strong core. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, ninja squats. Right foot on your front platform, left foot on your carriage. If you've got straps, use them. Send the carriage out a little wider than your hips. Now from here, sit your hips down and back, 2. Down and back, 3. Pause at the bottom on 4. Give me a little flare of your knees wide. Seal down the outer edges of your feet. Now skate your left leg out, 2. Left leg out, 3. For this point on 4, pause. Resist the carriage in 2. Resist the carriage in 3. Feet still wide in the hips on 4. Now drive through both heels equally. Squeeze your glutes, slowly lift it up. That is your ninja squat. So bring it on down and back, right? It's basically like squats and skating put together. Now the beauty of this move is that rather than having this isometric hold in skating, which sometimes the intensity can start to drift into your lower back a little bit, you're getting this dynamic range of motion. And also by lifting and lowering in and out of the squat, it ensures that we can get down a little bit lower to hold just that one skate and do it with perfect form. Beautiful work. We're more than halfway through this exercise. There's not going to be any pulses or any holds. We're going to get into more of an isometric hold for our right leg next. Keep an eye on the knees. Their tendency is going to be to knock in towards one another. We're not flaring the knees out wide, but we do want to keep them slightly flared, right? So we're really engaging the upper outer corners of the glutes, seal down outer edges of the feet, shoulders soft, wrap your abs in and around you like a corset. We're gonna go 15 seconds like this. You have side kicks up next. So the setup is largely the same, but you're gonna step your right foot in front of the platform to the floor, and you're gonna walk your left foot towards the inner edge of your carriage. In 5, let's go side kicks in 4, 3, 2, and 1. So take your right foot to the floor. Left foot's gonna come in closer to the inner edge of the carriage to give you more resistance. Now sit your hips back into a squat. Now everybody, wherever you're at, go ahead and inch your right foot forward, like 3 inches, maybe 4. Now sit your hips back again. That's just gonna give you a little more space. We'll start to send the left leg out nice and slow, 2. Nice and slow, 3. Your furthest point on 4, and then resist it in super slow. Good, just say you got an extra spring on here. Let me help you out. There we go. Little extra resistance. So at any point, if we're working on a red spring and you know you like a little extra, you can pop up a black, right? Just make sure that your form is the most important thing. And if you're looking for extra intensity, it's mindfully connecting to your muscle, right? So it's not even really about how low you get in this exercise. It's about actively driving your right heel down into the floor the entire time you're here. Focus on squeezing the glute in the right leg, and then slowly resisting the carriage in and out. In 4, we're gonna send it out and hold. In 3, 2, we're gonna send the left leg out, hold, pause here. Now we're gonna take our right glute, we're gonna pulse it down and back, hold. Now you're gonna pulse the carriage out an inch, hold. Think right hip down and back, a little bit more, hold. Left leg out, hold. So you might not really be moving very much. We're just building a little intensity. You're shifting down and back, hold, press out, hold, right? And it might be more of an intention than an actual movement at this point. You're here 10 more seconds. We are going 1 black spring. We're gonna meet in an escalator lunge. Right foot on the carriage, left foot on the front platform. In 5, we go 1 black spring, escalator lunge, right leg. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go 1 black spring. Right foot's going to come onto your carriage. Left foot on the front platform. We're gonna come down into our escalator lunge and we're gonna hold. So come on down, you've got a little tip forward from the hips, weight is out of the back leg. Concentrate your weight down through your right heel, knee over the heel, freeze the right leg. Now let's go moonwalker, bend through the left knee, slowly draw it in. Awesome, lengthen back out. You have 30 seconds in this moonwalker. Think about your right glute and hip reaching down and back behind you. Front of your left hip crease is tugging forward. Shoulders away from the ears, maybe chin slightly off the chest. Awesome work here. 15 seconds to go. You're working to build some intensity, right? We went from that heavy isometric hold to this lighter isometric hold. You've got 8, 7, 6, in 4, hold your lunge, in 3, 2, lengthen it out, hold. Good, now keeping knee over the heel, drive through right heel, slowly lift it up 2. Slowly up 3. On 4, your knee still has a little bit of a bend, bring it back down. Now, if you are ever in escalator lunge and you're looking for more intensity, your option is to take your back foot down to the floor. The other option you have is to inch your right foot forward on the carriage. That's going to give you a little bit more. If you're looking for less, right heel, inside edge of the carriage. It's going to be a little bit less intensity, right? So always knowing how to adjust the exercise to get what you need. I always like to think of Goldilocks and the 3 bears. You're looking for that porridge that is just right. In 4, we'll take it down and hold. In 3, 2, take it down, hold. Option here to fly the arms back. Option to move the arms anywhere you please. You've got 20 seconds in this hold. No movement, just hold. Shift your weight slightly forward, down through the right heel. Really actively drive right heel down into the carriage. You're here for 8, 7, 6, full range in 4, 3, 2, 1. Full range of motion, drive through the heel, lift it up. All right, friends, we're getting ready to finish out our legs. This is our last leg exercise. You've got less than 43 seconds on the clock for this leg. We are gonna transition together right into a single leg burpee. You've got just about 35 seconds. Josiah, I'm gonna have you step off so I can take over. Stay in your escalator lunge for me, team. We've got 25 seconds. We're gonna make our way down to the bottom of our lunge and hold in 3, 2, 1. This is your final 20-second hold. If you wanna hit that long jump, squeeze shoulder blades together, pump the arms back with purpose, with intention. You've got 10 seconds here. Core is strong, shoulders away from the ears. Energy down through that right heel. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your hands down to your carriage. Step your right foot back to meet your left. Now from here, left leg is gonna float. We're gonna bend through the right knee. We're gonna set the right heel down all the way, and then we're gonna rise up, left knee in front of the body. Now, you can do this with the right foot on the platform, or you can try stepping right foot to the floor. That's where I prefer it. From there, we go right back down into our single leg burpee. We'll come out into that plank. We're gonna hit 1 push-up here. Bend through right knee, set the right heel down, drive through right heel, all the way up, single leg knee raise left. This is moving us into our upper body series here. You've got just about 10 seconds to go. We're going 2 black springs, single arm lat pull right side. Knees will be on the carriage, right hand to your back platform. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go 2 black springs. Knees on your carriage, right hand wraps around the back platform, so you're facing the back of the machine. Single arm lat pull right side. So, you can do the lat pulls on the handlebars, but it is not recommended because of that spring mechanism. So right hand, inner edge of your back platform, little less resistance. Wrapping around the back edge of your back platform, more resistance. You wanna find a place where you have some sense of length in your spine, some sense of strength in your core, and where your hips are staying steady. Good. Think about moving from the elbow, so you're driving your elbow back, and that's helping us to engage our lat. Right? It's this big wing-shaped muscle down the right-hand side of your back, and it narrows in your waistline on that right side. So think about this big muscle kind of sliding towards your back pocket. In 4, take it back, hold in 3, 2, bring your chest over the back platform, drive your elbow back an inch, back an inch. You're here 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Switch out your arms, left side lat pull in 3, 2, 1. Left hand to the back platform, go right into that lat pull. So, couple of things here as we move into the left side. Options with what you do with the other arm. So you can place it on the carriage for a little more stability. If you're looking for more core work, you're gonna bring the right hand behind your low back and really focus on keeping equal length in both sides of the waistline. Check in with your neck. Is it aligned with the rest of the spine, right? Are you looking straight forward? Are you looking at the camera? Are you tilting your chin down towards your chest, right? Try to find a place where your neck feels neutral. Neutral meaning the least amount of pressure and tension on your neck, right? Our neck is a continuation of our spine. Our spine has these nice natural curves, but we're not trying to put any extra undue strain onto our spine, and that includes our neck. So keeping things elongated. In 4, back hold. In 3, 2, bring it back, hold. Drive your left elbow back an inch, back an inch. Listen, we're gonna go both arms together. Try to start with your hands around the very back edge of your platform. In 3, 2, double arm lat pull. Hands all the way to the back edge. Slowly with control, drive the elbows back. Slower, even slower than that. Slow it down more. It's like you're barely moving. And focus on moving from those elbows so that you're turning on the muscles of the back. Nice tempo here, Josiah. Now, if it's a little too intense with the hands around the back edge of the platform, inside edge will be a little less resistance, and you know you can always drop this down to 1 black spring to lighten up the tension overall. Good. We're gonna add on to this lat pull. So we'll do one double arm lat pull, and we'll alternate with a rise and shine. So for that rise and shine, make sure you've got an overhand grip, whether you're over the back edge or the inner edge, and you're gonna straight arm lift. Good, you'll notice again, the hips stay steady in this one. Show him one more rise and shine for me, Josiah. The heart space is lifting through the shoulders. He's using his triceps and his lats to lift. Perfect. So we'll go one rise and shine, one lat pull, alternate the two. Now, if you have a preference, one move is feeling more intense or just working better in your body, you're welcome to take some extra reps in that one. I want you to get the most out of your workout. Check in with your traps and your neck and your shoulders. This area needs to stay relaxed, shoulders away from the ears. We've got just about 15 seconds. We are gonna step off the machine. We're going one black spring and we're gonna turn around. Knees on the back platform, forearms to the carriage. It is giant twisted inchworm, left oblique this time. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Step off the machine, turn around, change your springs. We go one black, and then knees are gonna be on your back platform, forearms on your carriage. Open your hips over to the right so that your left oblique is slightly facing the floor. Good, push down into your forearms. You're lifting the left oblique away from the floor. For that inchworm, right, we're sliding the carriage out away from us. And then as we start to draw the carriage back in, we start that oblique crunch, lifting through the left side. So really important, squeeze the inner thighs together, maybe a light grip of the glutes here. Try not to move from your upper body or your lower body, but really squeeze the left oblique and lift your left oblique straight up towards the sky. Neck comes along with you for the ride, right? So we're keeping our neck nice and long on the soft forward and back, and then we're gently nodding chin towards the chest as we find our crunch. So moving right on into our left oblique, we'll move back through our left leg next. Great tempo, Josiah. We're gonna go just 15 seconds here. Front of the machine, platform teaser. Hands to the front platform, left foot over right. I got this one, Josiah. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. So take it all the way to the front, hands to your front platform. You'll step your left foot in front of your right. So you're in this nice twisted plank. Your chest is squared over your platform. Now squeeze your left oblique and draw your left hip up over your left shoulder with straight-ish legs, and then send it back out. Now knees can stay bent the whole time. Also, your heels do not need to be sealed down towards your carriage. Now you are welcome to keep this exercise on your platform the entire time. You're also welcome to walk your hands up to your high handlebars at any point. Remember, our legs are like dead weight here, right? So we're squeezing the left oblique, we're dragging the legs in. You wanna stop before those feet are beneath your hips, and then lengthening back out. Again, shoulders away from the ears, soft bend in the elbows, active through the arms and the chest. 10 seconds. Running man is next. Right foot will stay on the carriage, hands to your high handlebars. Left leg extends long behind you in 3, 2, and 1. So from here, we're lifted onto the ball of the right foot. Left leg extends back nice and long behind you. And as we start to send the carriage out, left knee comes in towards the chest, right? And then as we draw the carriage in, left leg extends back really long. Think single leg catfish in your right leg. And focus as you drive the left knee in towards the chest. Really pull that knee in close to your heart space. Squeeze it up and in. Let's go 20 seconds just like this. Upper body stays silent. Hips you're trying to keep level with the shoulders for the most part. In 4, we'll take the left leg out and hold. In 3, 2, left leg out long, point your toes, reach that leg out super straight, squeeze the glute and hamstring, little pulse up, little pulse up, little pulse up, little pulse up, squeeze your glute. Longer and straighter through the leg. You're here for 10, 9, 8, 7. Step the left foot forward to your front platform, elevator lunge in 3, 2, 1. Step the left foot forward. So, nice transition, Josiah, right into the bottom of the lunge. So reach your arms forward when you get to the bottom of your lunge. Good, sweep the arms back. Sweep the arms forward. Now drive through left heel, slowly lift up the arms, reach back as you lift. Good. As you take it down, little hinge forward from the hips, the arms are reaching forward in front of your heart. Pause at the bottom, sweep the arms back, sweep the arms forward, drive through the heel, lift up. Take your time with that sweep of the arms forward and back at the bottom. That is intentional. Turn on your arms, stabilize through your core. And this is ensuring that we get a pause at the bottom of our lunge every time, so we're getting a little extra intensity in the muscles, right? A little extra work for the legs. That's really important. Great job here, Josiah. We'll go 10 more seconds here. It's the same exercise, but instead of elevator lunge, we're gonna hop our left foot forward to the floor for our front lunge. Same exact movement in 3, 2, 1. Hop the left foot forward to the floor. When you get to the bottom of your lunge, same arm sweep. Now, if there's a different movement you prefer to do with the arms, definitely do so. This is one that I like. You can also bring it down. You could be swimming the arms back, opening the chest, and then sweeping them forward. It could be a row. Okay, you are only limited by your imagination. And at any point you're doing any of these workouts and you just feel like you'll want to get a little extra more, pick up some hand weights, right? That is always an option. Or add some movement with your arms and flex the muscles in your arms, make it intentional. We're gonna go 15 seconds like this. You get to choose, and it doesn't have to be the same choice you made on the first side. Okay, so where does your form feel the strongest? Where do you feel the muscles working the most intensely? In 4, down and hold. In 3, 2, 1, bring it down, hold. Choose, stay in front lunge or hop your foot back up to the front platform for elevator lunge. Make your choice. From here, lift your chest, shoulders back, dig into your left heel. Make sure your hips aren't sinking below your left knee. Let's go carriage kicks. Back knee is coming in. Awesome job, Josiah. Back leg is extending out nice and long. You've got 32 seconds in your carriage kicks. Energy down into your left heel, wiggle your left toes, left knee is over the heel. We're gonna change our springs, 1 red spring, single leg glute bridge lifts. Okay, so head, neck, and shoulders on the carriage, feet to the floor in front of your front platform. Let's go 10 seconds. Can you sit a little lower? Can you move your right leg even slower now? Core is tight, shoulders down, chin off your chest. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We go 1 red spring. So head, neck, and shoulders are resting on top of your carriage. Feet to the floor in front of your front platform. Now, left foot stays planted. Just lift your right heel off the floor, just the heel. Light squeeze your inner thighs together, strong core. Now from here, we're gonna lower down, drive through left heel, squeeze left glute, lift up. The focus is on your left leg, right? So we've got a little kickstand here with our right foot. Right heel is lifted off the floor, right toes are still down. Now, if you're looking for extra intensity and you can maintain the form of your bridge lift, then you can try lifting the right leg. You can point it straight up in the air, or you can take the right ankle over the left knee. Check back in with the rest of your body. Is your neck resting comfortably on the machine? That does really matter to me, and it should matter to you, right? There's no need to make this less uncomfortable than it already is. So adjust your body on the carriage. You might need to send it out a little more. You might need to walk your feet forward a little bit. But we want the head, neck, and shoulders relaxed. The focus is left glute. Great job. In 4, we're gonna lift it up and hold. In 3, 2, lift it up, hold, drive through left heel, squeeze left glute, energetic, squeeze the thighs, little pulses up, little pulses up, little pulses up, squeeze the glute. 10 seconds to go here. Bungee, wrist weight, hand weight, imaginary bungee, whatever you got, left leg. So if you've got a bungee, it goes around the arch of your left foot. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's grab that bungee. Turn around, we're on all fours. Hands can be on top of your carriage or they can be on the floor straddling the rail. Left heel lifts up to the sky. Square your chest and your hips to the floor below you. Squeeze your abs in tightly. Bring your left heel in as close to your glute as you can get it, and then press the left heel up as high as you can without moving your lower back. From there, it's up 2 inches, it's down 2 inches. Squeeze your glute and your hamstring and move from that smile line on your booty. That's where we're moving from. Awesome. Perfect job here, Josiah. Big squeeze, big squeeze. In 4, we're gonna lift it up and hold. In 3, 2, right here, lift it up, hold. Now send your leg out 3/4 of the way to straight. So the leg's a little bit straighter. Now hold, you want a pretty deep bend still in the left knee, legs a little bit longer. Core is tight, now lift from here. Okay, a little bit more hamstring work because we made the extension of the leg a little longer, a little bit more work for your core. Keep lifting, 15 seconds to go. Ninja squats. Left foot on your front platform, right foot on your carriage. You got 10, 9, 8. Squeeze the smile line of your booty. Here's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up. Left foot on the front platform, right foot on the carriage. If you've got straps, use your straps. From here, we'll get right into our ninja squat. So sitting the weight down and back. Pause at the bottom of the squat. Check in, seal down the outer edges of your feet. Notice if your knees are tipping in a little bit. Maybe just try to flare them wide. See if that stacks your knees over your middle toes. Now send the carriage out nice and slow, 2. Nice and slow, 3. Nice and slow, 4. Pause. Resist in 2. In 3. Feet still wider than the hips on 4. Now drive down through both heels. Squeeze your glutes. Lift slow, 2. Lift slow, 3. On 4, still a micro bend in your knees. Good, take it down and back. If you are having any sensation in your lower back, one hand to your core, one hand to your low back, and just make sure your core is staying really active and you're keeping the length in your spine. So what that means is as we shift back into our squat, we are reaching our glutes down and back to the floor behind us. Great tempo. So this is like squats and skating put together, right? That's our ninja squat. Focus is your left leg, right? So every time you come down into the bottom of your squat, a lot of energy down into the left heel, a lot of focus on squeezing the left glute. And then as you skate out with the right leg, your left leg is resisting that push and pull. Great job here, Josiah. We've got just about 25 seconds to go here. We'll be stepping our left foot to the floor in front of our front platform. You've got your side kicks. Think weight back through the heels. Knees aren't collapsing in. You're getting a lot of extra work for the outer glutes and thighs. In 5, we're going side kicks. Left foot to the floor. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Step your left foot to the floor. Right foot's gonna come closer to the inside edge of the carriage. Now sit down halfway into a squat, and then everybody, I want you to step your left foot forward more, and then sit your hips back again. That's just gonna give you a little more space to sink the hips back. We'll start to send the carriage out slow, 2. Out slow, 3. Pause on 4. Focus energy down through your left heel. Now resist the carriage in, right? Your left leg is bracing against this movement on the right side. Shoulders away from your ears. Knit your low ribs together, right? And really focus on your glutes reaching back to a chair that's just a little too far away from you. The focus in this exercise is this isometric hold on your left leg, right? That is the most important part. In 4, we're gonna send the carriage out and hold. In 3, 2, send the carriage out, hold. Now pulse down and back with the left glute, hold, pulse the carriage out, hold. Down and back, out, hold. So it's a little pulse, down and back, out, hold. Down, back, hold, press, out, hold. We're just layering in the tension on the muscles. If you've ever taken a bar class, same idea. Pulse down, hold, press, out, hold. Really focus on getting that muscle to fire a little bit deeper. Here's 4, 3, 2, hold it down and back, full range of motion, right leg out and in. You've got 28 seconds left in your side kick. We go back to 1 block spring. We'll finish off our leg series. Nice job. Check in with the left knee, make sure it's behind your toes. Sink your weight back just a little bit further. Can you get a little lower? 12 seconds here. 1 block spring. It's escalator lunge. Left foot on top of your carriage, right foot front platform. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go 1 block spring, team. We will turn to face the back. Left foot's going to step onto your carriage. Right toes on the front platform. We'll take it down into our escalator lunge and hold. Check in that your hips are square, so maybe pull your right hip back and the front of your, pull your left hip back, front of right hip crease forward. Check in left knee over the heel. Good. Freeze your left leg. Let's go moonwalker. Bend through the back knee. Keep the left knee over the ankle and then lengthen back out. Stay slow and focused. Right? If you trust your legs, maybe you can pick your chin up off your chest just a touch and feel your body moving in space. Check back in with your breath, right? Our breath helps to fuel our muscles to do these movements. So nice big inhales, nice full exhales. 10 seconds, we'll get into our lunge. You're doing great. Stay low, stay strong. In 4, hold the bottom of your lunge. In 3, 2, lengthen out through the back leg, hold your lunge, drive into your left heel, lift it up. 2, watch your left knee, lift it up. 3. On 4, there's still a nice bend in your knee. Awesome, Josiah. Take it down. As you calm down, a little bit of a tip forward, right? A little bit of a lean forward, so you're bringing more weight into your working leg. Your core is working harder here, right? Pausing every time you come into the lunge, and then we're lifting it back up. Good, we're gonna get into our first little hold here. In 3, 2, bring it down, hold, hinge it forward, chest over the thigh, light in the back leg. You've got 20 seconds if you wanna sweep the arms back and pump them, if you wanna reach them forward and back, you wanna swim the arms, whatever, you can just hold. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, drive through left heel, lift it up slow, do not explode. Up 3, micro bend in your knee. On 4, take it right back down. Awesome work, awesome control. Full range of motion here. Okay, so we've got one more hold. Just keep that in mind. Focus on steadying your breath, slowing down your movement. Go even slower. Sometimes we don't realize we've picked up the pace until we consciously try to move a little bit slower. All right, I'm gonna replace you here, Josiah. Everybody stay in your escalator lunge, down and up. We got our final hold on deck. In 5, let's bring it down at the bottom and hold. In 4, 3, 2, 1, final hold. Outer left hip, pull it back, front of right hip crease forward. Can you tip forward from your hips a little more? Strong core, shoulders back. Maybe you wanna pump the arms back. You've got 10 seconds. We're gonna transition together into our single leg burpee in 5, 4, 3, 2, hands to your carriage. Let's just go ahead and step our left foot all the way back to the floor in front of the platform. Float your right leg. We go 1 push-up. Bend through left knee, set the left heel down all the way. And then you can use those handlebars if you need. Right knee raise. Okay, take it back down, right leg kicks back behind you. Slide out into your plank. 1 push-up. Bending left knee, left heel sets down, drive through your left heel, single knee raise. Right, so this is really great for challenging our balance. Full body move here. And the excellent news is that we have just 2 moves left in class. Let's go 10 seconds in this single leg burpee. We are gonna meet in a reverse wheelbarrow in 4, 3, 2, knees to the front platform, hands to your carriage. Listen up, we got a little combo here. So we're gonna go 1 reverse wheelbarrow, bring it back in, both toes tucked to the floor, give me 1 floor bear, bend through the knees. Lengthen back out into your plank, set the knees down slowly and with control. Reverse wheelbarrow. Toes tuck, knees lift, reverse bear. So hips stay level with the shoulders, really squeeze and scoop through low belly. Lengthen back out into your plank and pause when you reach your plank. Set the knees down with control. 10 seconds. We're gonna get into our final exercise. It will be a forearm plank. Forearms will be on the carriage. Toes can be on the floor or on your front platform, or knees. In 4, let's go forearm plank. In 3, 2, 1, find your forearm plank on your knees or on your toes. Now, if you've chosen the knee option, let's go into a little saw. If you are on the toes, I want you to just pedal through the knees, little bend through the knees, little bend, 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 bend. Right here, you're 25 seconds into your final exercise. That means you've got 30 seconds to go. If there's anything else you would like to add into this forearm plank, do it now. Wrap your elbows in towards one another, push down through the forearm so you're lifting your abs up away from the floor. Keep lifting the abs up, keep the tension in your core. Turn on your legs. Final 16 seconds right here, right now. Whatever you can do to burn it out. Find some place challenging to hold this forearm plank. Final 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Child's pose, you are done. Whew. Stretch the arms forward, forehead melts down to the floor. Relax your shoulders away from your ears. Allow your hips to settle back over your heels. Stay here, take a nice deep full body breath in. Nice full, slow, grounding breath out. One more time, inhale, breathe in, stay here. Exhale, let it go. Let's make our way up to a comfortable seat here. And just go ahead and turn to face us. We're just gonna roll the shoulders out a couple times. So inhale, draw your shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, slide them down and back. 2 more times, breathe in, shoulders way up. Exhale, slide them back. 1 more time, deep breath in, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, slide them back. And then 2 deep breaths. Inhale, circle sweep, reach the arms up, look up. Exhale, hands to heart. 1 more time, deep breath in, reach it up. Exhale, hands to heart. So proud of you guys. Awesome, awesome work. Any feedback, any questions, comment below. We've got you. Have a phenomenal rest of your day. Thank you so much for being here.